Welcome to the InfoWars Nightly News. I'm your host, Jakari Jackson. This is what we have in store for you for this October 17th, 2012 edition.
Tonight on the InfoWars Nightly News, threats to assassinate Romney explode after the debate. We show you all the tweets. Plus, sleeping man in synagogue wakes up to beating from police. And Darren McBreen sits down with Jakari Jackson to discuss the LA riots and how it could happen again if Obama loses the election. All this and more on tonight's InfoWars Nightly News.
We have breaking news. Top story headline: FBI entraps witless Patsy in Federal Reserve bombing plot. This is just another in a string of Patsy setups from the FBI. And if you say, hey, what do you mean a string of Patsy setups? We'll cover that in just 1 second. But first, let's get into the article. Federal authorities in New York have arrested a Bangladeshi man with overseas connections to Al-Qaeda who planned to blow up the Federal Reserve. I mean, this is just a bunch of, derivative currency anyway. It's like guarding a toilet paper factory. But hey, people say it's a priority. Let's get back into the article. NAFIS was provided with inert explosives by federal agents and closely monitored by the FBI as he tried to act out his plot, according to the Associated Press. Federal authorities said the public was not in any danger at any point during its sting operation. Its sting operation. So now you say, hey, what do you mean? A string of FBI patsies. Let's take a look at a few articles. This from RT. FBI organizes almost all terror plots in the U.S. A recent report put together by Mother Jones in the investigative reporting program at the University of California, Berkeley, analyzes the striking statistics about the role of FBI informants in terrorism cases. The report reveals that the FBI regularly infiltrates communities where they suspect terrorist-minded individuals to be engaging with others. If you guys remember Timothy McVeigh of the Oklahoma City bombing, he had connections with LOM City, based there in Oklahoma. And I wouldn't say that those guys were militants or terrorists or anything like that, but they were people who were trying to live off the grid, and they wanted to spin their fabrication. Of course, we know Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols ended up holding the bag for it, but hey, there were other people involved in that, which we don't have time to go into detail here, but check out a Noble Eye, it's all in there. Next story, this from old InfoWars story, why the FBI got away with the first WTC bombing. If you guys remember the bombing back in 1993, Rob Dew and I were laughing. He said he just graduated high school, and I think I was in 2nd or 3rd grade at the time. But anyway, the FBI had their patsy cook a bomb. Now, you say, why would the FBI have somebody cook a bomb? Originally, it's supposed to be a training exercise. They told the guy to make, a fake bomb, a dummy bomb, so the FBI could go in there and defuse the bomb, the fake bomb. But what ended up happening is the FBI called the guy to say, hey, bomb maker, why don't you make a real bomb? And the guy says, hey, what do you want me to make a real bomb for? So the guy had enough smarts, the bomb maker, to record his conversations. So when the thing actually did go boom, he had something to fall back on, and that's the only thing that really saved his bacon from getting skinned alive by the FBI. But hey, that sounds like a conspiracy theorist to me, so we will move on to our next story.
Visit Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. When you're on the site, you can also tune in 24 hours a day to my daily radio broadcast. There's also a free iPhone app to listen to the syndicated radio show when and where you want.